Hey Facebook fans and Instagram fans, welcome live to our Closet Cleanout Challenge 2025 video. This is step 4. I hope that you have been working on your closet. You should have done a step 1, which was to categorize, step 2, which was to colorize, and then last week we talked about step 3, which is to create your 3 piles. Your donation pile, your needs to be altered pile, and your needs to be thrown away pile. So hopefully you've done all that, and if you have, then you're ready for step 4, which is now to take a look at that newly cleaned out closet and really examine it. And this is where the magic of this system really happens, because when you take the time to colorize and categorize your closet, you can easily look at what you have and see what you have a lot of, what you don't have any of, what you need, what colors you have, what colors you don't have. Probably a lot of you are going to find that you have a whole lot of black and white. And then if you tend to be drawn to specific colors, those will probably be your next strongest colors that you'll see in your closet. You may find that you have 10 pairs of jeans and only 1 pair of slacks. That's a problem. You're going to see that clearly because you've colorized, you've categorized your closet. And so now you're going to really be able to tell what it is that you have and what it is that you need. So you're ready to create your buying list. So I want you to get in front of your closet, get a piece of paper, and let's start by creating these 3 different lists. First of all, basics that you need. So every wardrobe, especially for working women, needs to be built around high quality basics. So you need your classic black and white layering piece. You need a white blouse. I think that's a must-have. You need at least a black dress slack, probably a few more colors than that, maybe gray, maybe brown and cream, depending on if you're warm or cool toned. You're going to need some good basic layering pieces in neutral colors that can go over a lot of different things. You're going to need belts and jewelry and shoes that are going to tie all of this together. We're going to talk about organizing your accessories next week. But for now, I want you to just be looking at what don't you have? What are you missing? What are those basics especially that you don't have that you need? Or what are those basics that you need to replace? Maybe you had it, but during this closet clean out, you decided to get rid of it because it was pilled, it was stained, it just looks dingy. Clothes just start to look dingy after a while, especially white. So, you know, that may be something. You had a great white blouse or you had a great white layering piece, but now you don't because you took it out of your closet. So you want to write all those things down. What we want to do is we want to avoid the situation where we have to depend upon our memory to help us to know what we need to buy when we happen to be shopping. You know, you may be able to plan a shopping trip, and you may just happen upon a shopping trip. But if you have this list in your purse that you generally take with you, or even you take a picture of it and it's on your phone, which you always have with you, then you're always going to be able to check that list. And I make lists. I love to make lists in my Notes app on Apple because you can create the little checkoff boxes and then check it off, which makes me feel a sense of accomplishment that I've actually gone in there and bought that thing or done that thing that is on my list. So however you want to do it, pen and paper, fold it up, put it in your purse, or take a picture of your list on the phone, or create a list on your phone itself. You want to have this list with you all the time. All of these 4 lists that I'm going to talk to you about, you want to have with you all the time, so that when you're shopping, you can pull that out and you can be like, okay, I need this, 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 and this. I want this, this, and this. And there's a difference between those two, right? Okay, so first of all, basics that you need. So your core wardrobe essentials: neutral tops, jackets, slacks, skirts, shoes in classic colors like black, white, navy, tan, and gray. Next you're gonna remember that your core pieces, your basics, are investment pieces. This is where you want to spend your money. This is where you splurge on a Simply go-to tee that's $120 because you know that it's going to wash up great, it's never going to fade, it's never going to shrink, and if you take care of it, you'll still have it 10 years from now. So those are the times when you really want to invest in those quality pieces in your basic core wardrobe pieces. Don't skimp on those because those are the workhorse pieces in your closet. They're going to get worn again and again and again. So when you're wearing something a lot, fabric matters, quality matters, and fit matters. So spend as much as you can to get as good of a product as you can. You'll be so happy that you did in the end because it's going to hold its shape better. It's going to look better for longer. You're going to be able to wear it longer. And then if you calculate cost per wear, which is I spent this much on it and I wore it this many times, divide those two together, the longer you wear something, and usually, if we're wearing something for a long time, it's because it was a high quality piece to begin with. The longer you wear something, the more times you wear it, the cheaper it gets to wear that item every single time. So think about that. That's really important. You can spend $40 on a cheap rayon top that lasts you 1 year, maybe if you're lucky, 2, versus something that you spend $120 on but wear for 5 or 6 years. If you calculate the cost per wear on those two, the $120 item is actually cheaper for you than the $40 item. So don't forget that. That's a really important concept. All right, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to create a list for items that need matches. So in your closet clean out, you may have thrown something away or pulled something out that matches something else that you kept. It may have been that outfit that you always put together, but one of the pieces just was worn out or it doesn't fit anymore or whatever, and so you pulled it out. So you need to write those things down so that you know when you go shopping, oh yeah, I need a top to go with those blue pants that I love, then now I don't have a top to go with. Think about layering pieces that don't have something to go under them. So, do you need more printed blouses to go with some key layering pieces? Do you have a printed jacket that needs a solid layering piece to make it work? Go through all of those and write those down so you have them. A pro tip is to take photos of those items, especially if you're working with prints, so that it can help you remember the colors that are in the print, especially if you just happen on a shopping trip and you didn't think ahead of time to bring the item with you so you could match it. If you have a photo of it in your phone, you're going to be able to get pretty close to figuring out what color you need to match it, especially back to a print. All right, then the next one, and you might not be there yet, but I'm going to get you there, because the next one is trends I want to buy. So I am headed to market the 8th of February. So we finish this Wednesday Wardrobing Challenge next week on Wednesday, and then I leave the next Saturday. So we finish on Wednesday and I leave the following Saturday. Holy cow, that's coming up so fast. So while I am in Las Vegas at market, I will be doing lots of paying attention to trends and learning about trends. And when I come back from market, my very first Wednesday wardrobing video after market will be a trend. I'll start in my trend review for spring 2025. So I'll go through fabric trends, style trends, color trends. Those are the three big ones right there. So if you aren't sure what's trendy coming up for next spring, that is where you tune into those videos and learn what I saw a lot of at market. And I'm not going to tell you guys to buy trends that don't make sense for Wyoming. We're not New York. We're not LA. Trends take a little bit of time to get into the center of the country. And I'm not going to tell you to wear something that might look great on the streets of LA, but you wear it here and someone's going to be like, what? So what I do when I am forecasting trends for you guys is I take the knowledge that I have from the various resources that I have about what's trendy, and then I watch and see what buyers are wearing. And if I see a trend on a lot of buyers, I know that it will be something that is here in Wyoming for that season. So when I come back and give you my trend report, it's going to be things that you are actually going to see in stores that you're actually going to feel comfortable wearing here on the streets of Casper, Wyoming. All right, so mark your calendars. That will be the Wednesday, I think, let's see, I leave on the 8th, and it'll be like, probably like the 19th or something around that time frame. I'll create an event for that Wednesday wardrobing so that you know all the dates. All right, so trends you want to buy. You're going to want to think through what's trendy, and you always want to make sure that you are adding some trendy pieces to your wardrobe, because you always want to be up with the times. And as I've said multiple times in multiple videos, I don't think that trends are limited by age. I think it's how you wear the trend that limits the age. So I don't think the question is this trend too young for me? I think the question is, how do I wear this trend and make it age appropriate for me? So I think that you want to open yourself up to the trends, figure out what it is that you'd really like to try, and make sure that you're adding some newer, trendier pieces into your wardrobe so your wardrobe doesn't get old and outdated. So you're going to start to think about that and start to open up your mind to what's coming up in the spring and summer and what trend you might want to add to your wardrobe. I also am a huge proponent of buying in your colors and knowing if you are a warm or a cool and buying accordingly. I have Wednesday wardrobing videos on my YouTube channel that are all about how to determine your color palette. You can go check that out, Fashion Crossroads Inc., and then look through the Wednesday wardrobing videos to find those. That will really help educate you. If you don't know what your color palette is, that'll really help you figure that out. All right. Hey, babe. Okay. So this whole challenge is all about creating a wardrobe that serves you and saves you time. And guys, time is money. So, the more efficient you can be in making sure that everything in your closet is something you would want to wear, and everything in your closet is wear worthy, it's ready to wear, and that you have a closet where you can easily put an outfit together because you can see the jacket, the layering piece, and the bottoms, and you can easily grab, put your outfit together, grab your accessories. Your outfit is planned. It takes you 30 seconds versus 10 minutes or 15 minutes of trying on multiple outfits till you finally find something that actually feels good and that you feel good in, but you're stressed and you're late for work and it takes you half the day to get over it. We don't want that. We don't need that. Life is too busy. It's too hectic already. We don't need our closet to be a place of stress. And this whole challenge is really about creating a closet that is not a place of stress. So next week we'll tackle our accessories This is your last week to bring your donations into Fashion Crossroads. Please don't bring us 5 bags of stuff, okay? Because we can't accommodate it here. You know, you have up to 20 pieces that you can bring in. And why don't we just say that? Maximum of 20 pieces. Bring us a maximum of 20 pieces into Fashion Crossroads this week. You have up to 20 pieces that you can get a credit for, a $1 in-store credit for, but it ends next Wednesday. We have planned an event, but I only have 2 people on the event list, and so if that event doesn't go for lack of interest, then it doesn't go. It's no big deal. But if you want to get your in-store credit, you have to do your donation this week. Up to 20 pieces of business-worthy clothing, no accessories. Up to 20 pieces into Fashion Crossroads between 10 and 6 a.m. All right, Monday through Saturday, we are closed on Sunday. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comments. I posted a time-lapse video of me cleaning out my closet this past Tuesday. As soon as we're done here, I'm going to post 2 pictures of my before and after picture of what it looked like when I started and what it looked like when I finished. I would love it if you guys would also share your before and after closet clean out pictures on our business page, in our VIP group, wherever you are, wherever you live. If you tend to be more on our VIP page, put them there. If you tend to be more on our business page, put them there. We'll be happy to see them. I love to see the difference in those closets. All right, you guys have a great night.